Now, the way that we get there, we've already seen this with SOAR band smart contracts on XLM or Hyperledger. We know that is a viable way that you can implement lightweight smart contracts and still have high level of instant settlement or almost instant settlement and high throughput for TPS. I think that hooks being on the side chain over the long time will likely get migrated to the mainnet. And if that ends up being the case, then a lot of the same functionality that we see with SOAR band smart contracts, a lot of the layer twos for payments and processing have been built out on Hyperledger. A lot of people like Zbeck, a lot of people like Stronghold, a lot of people like Velo. There's a lot of other applications that are specific use cases or niches that are built out on top of Hyperledger that are peer-to-peer, merchant service type things. The XRPL is more for back-end settlement of large financial payments, including markets, and that's where I think the majority of volume is going to continue to grow. But there does need to be eventually some smart contract capability, either as a layer 2 or natively on the network for derivatives, which is what I think. Again, a lot of people have quoted me. I've talked about in the past a 5-digit XRP. Derivatives have to be on chain, and they need to be settled through XRP for that type of price to be reached. We're a ways out from that. We are going to have the stock market tokenized this year. We're going to have back-end settlement of the stock market through Project Ion and the DTCC. You've got Canton Network coming out strong for the tokenization of the stock market. Settlement and tokenization of the stocks themselves are two separate things, and I want to make sure people understand the delineation there. When I went to Swell this year, we got to watch Monica Long interview the president of NASDAQ. And when she did, she talked about exactly this: back-end settlement, reconciliation of the trades on the stock market. And that is the first application for distributed ledger technology that they are going to use. Again, Project Ion, developed in cooperation between DTCC and R3 is finalized, been running in tandem since August of 2022. So you got a long time that's actually been working. And I do believe that is absolutely what they're going to use to settle the back end of the stock market. You just need enough liquidity in XRP to be able to start settling those transactions. This all goes back again to the domino theory. If you guys have been living under a rock, just at a high level before we get into the questions, because I have a really good super chat here. Chain of events: oil spikes, Japan raises interest rates, they rotate out of U.S. treasuries and buy their own bonds, U.S. bonds flood the market. We have the stablecoin bill passed here in the U.S.